Recognized.
Yeah, and Mr. Speaker, I'll say it again, this resolution is profoundly stupid. I yield now 3 minutes to the gentleman from New York, Mr. Bowman.
Thank you so much.
Is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. It's painfully obvious to myself, my colleagues, and the American people that the Republican Party is deeply unserious and unable to legislate. Their censure resolution against me today continues to demonstrate their inability to govern and serve the American people. Over the last 3 years, I have tirelessly fought for my district and my constituents by bringing over $125 million to the district, helping save members of our community over $7 million, and resolving over 6,500 constituent casework issues. I've introduced over 50 bills, resolutions, and amendments, and had 2 bills on STEM education passed in the historic CHIPS and Science Act. Even today, as Republicans force a censure on me, I introduced a new bill, the College Athlete Right to Organize Act, to ensure college athletes get paid for their time and hard work. No matter the result of the censure vote tomorrow, my constituents know I will always continue to fight for them. Fighting for my district includes working to prevent a government shutdown. And just over 2 months ago, I was rushing to the Capitol to vote and prevent a Republican shutdown. When I tried to exit a door that I usually go through, it didn't open, and due to confusion and rush to go vote, I pulled the fire alarm. I immediately took responsibility and accountability for my actions and pled guilty. Immediately. The legal process on this matter has played out. In no way did I obstruct official proceedings. The vote took place, and Democrats were able to ensure we avoided a government shutdown. Unfortunately, Republicans are here trying to rehash an already litigated matter, a matter in which the Republican-controlled House Committee on Ethics decided not to proceed with any further investigation. This is an insult to the people I was elected to represent. Instead of passing meaningful legislation for the American people, some Republicans are using this censure to waste our time and money and to try and make you forget about all of the rights they want to destroy. They're trying to make you forget they want to take away your reproductive rights, your voting rights, your health care, your Social Security, and your Medicare. House Democrats have been trying to focus on and address the issues the American people care about. Can we please, 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 please address the affordability crisis?
1 minute.
Thank you.
Gentleman's recognized.
Millions of Americans are struggling to put food on the tables, pay their rent, and keep the electricity on. Can we address the issue of gun violence? Just this week, we broke the record for the most mass shootings in a year, and we've lost over 35,000 people due to gun violence. Can we address our crumbling public school infrastructure? Kids are learning in schools with asbestos, no air conditioning, and mold, and it's hurting their ability to learn, grow, and thrive. Can we put an end to our massive spending on weapons and war and instead invest in our communities and our kids? The number one thing I tried to do as a middle school principal and as an educator for 20 years was to teach my students when they made a mistake, they owned up to it, they took responsibility, and they held themselves accountable. That's exactly what I did, and yet we are still here. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Gentleman from Massachusetts reserves.
Thank you.
Gentlelady from Michigan is recognized.
Thank you. And although your district may appreciate all of those accomplishments, are we supposed to just forget that the crime that you committed? So it doesn't work, and perhaps in education, maybe we should have studied a little harder. But if you commit a crime, there is a penalty to that crime. You don't get to say, but I committed a crime, but I did all these good things, so all these good things erase this crime over here. It doesn't work that way. And again, I will say that it's not profoundly stupid to hold up the Constitution. The left may believe holding up the rights of the Constitution is profoundly stupid. I don't believe we do. So I will again say that this hearing and this censure is not profoundly stupid. It's actually a hearing of where we followed the law. The other fact that I may want to correct, I'll correct the truth with maybe the other half of the truth, is immediately means right away. So when you say, I immediately took action, the incident occurred on September 30th. October 26th was when you pled guilty. So I think that's a little bit longer than immediately, but again, maybe math wasn't our best subject either. So with that,